2 years ago, the entire world came to a standstill. In 2019, 2020, and 2021, the entire world actually got to a standstill. The COVID pandemic brought all of us on equal terms. The educated, the illiterate, the savage, the civilized, the poor, the rich, all of us, we were brought to a certain level of being equal. Perhaps that brings us to today's topic, that why is it a must for you to take yourself seriously? Why is it a must for you, my valuable viewers, to take yourself be the priority? Because for sure, the COVID pandemic told us that in the eyes of the Lord, all of us are equal. You may have seen the pandemic aftermath. Many people lost lives. Many people lost their livelihood. Many people lost their jobs. Some of them were living a luxurious life when they were earning good money. Majority of them were spending. Every time they earn, they were spending on friends, on relatives, on other things which I'm not going to mention here on camera. But when the pandemic hit, all of us, we were told no going to school, no going to work, no traveling. The entire world came to a standstill. Today's video, I'm going to talk about why it is important to take yourself a priority. Stop making yourself an average person. This video, if you know that you have been taking yourself on average level, taking others seriously more than you should take yourself, then this video is specifically for you. Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel, and welcome once more. If it is your first time to be on this channel, let me take this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Julius. I am a proud African from Kenya, an entrepreneur, and this is my YouTube channel, Public Desire Media TV. Before I embark on today's topic, let me first of all take an opportunity to thank and appreciate all of you who have already considered being part and parcel of this channel, Public Desire family. Thank you so much for considering subscribing to this YouTube channel. And for those of you who are yet to subscribe, my friend, my viewer, please consider doing so, because it is in this channel that you'll be able to get inspired each and every time you watch my video. I'm not going to take much time introducing myself. I'm not going to take so much telling about myself, because I know your time is very important and you are trying to make yourself a priority by watching this particular video. Stop being average. Make yourself a priority. Sit back, relax. Let's jump right inside today's topic and see why it is important to be a priority. Thank you. If you're in a seat, maybe in a car, loosen the safety belt, loosen your tie. If you're in the office, loosen your belt. Let's jump right inside today's topic. Number one, when you take yourself a priority, you are able to accomplish certain tasks. We all know that you have got targets in this life. I'm not going to live long. We are not going to live long in this life. We have targets. We have things to accomplish given a certain time. We set targets that after this year, after these 3 years, after these 2 years, I want to do 1, 2, 3. I want to do A, B, C, D. Now, what if you shift the attention to others? What if you don't take attention to what you have set to have achieved is within a specific time? It means that you will not be able to accomplish the tasks. It is as simple as that. That is number one, why you must make yourself a priority. Number two, when you make yourself a priority, you are becoming more resourceful. Yes, you heard me right. When you set yourself a priority, you are becoming more resourceful. What do I mean by this? For those people who have been lucky enough to be the four corners of the classroom, not necessarily in a classroom. For those people who have been taught worldwide, world is also another classroom. If you have been able to travel, if you have been able to go each and every corner of this world, that is another classroom. You may not get the opportunity. You may not get the opportunity to be in a four-cornered classroom. But when you travel this corner, this continent, this place, everywhere in the world, you get educated. When you set priorities, you become more resourceful. You can think, visualize things, because this world was made by visionary men and women. Those who sat down, dreamt on how to do something, took up the initiative, rolled up their sleeves, held on the plow, and cultivated their field. They made this world. So, you know your problem. You know how deep your problem is. If you don't make yourself a priority, my dear brothers, my dear sisters, wherever you're watching this video, no one will do it for you. That is as bitter as it is. If you don't take yourself the first person in the first lane, no one will do it for you. Before I embark on the third and the final reason as to why you must take yourself a priority, let me remind you of one particular thing. When people were hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, everyone was for himself or for herself. The savings you had were the ones which were going to sustain you. Whatever you are doing during the time you are in steady employment was what you used to sustain you until and when the doors were open that now you can travel, now you can go back to work, now you can report back to school. Now, think and be careful. If you have been using all your energies, if you have been using all your efforts in taking care and making other people happy, what were you remaining with? Don't get me wrong. Don't misquote me. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying that you should not help others. Help where you can, but only after you have fulfilled what you want to do. The third and the final one is when you make yourself a priority. You have time to give. You have enough to give. It is simple. You cannot give what you don't have. It is as simple as that. You can never give what you do not have. If you have been watching my earlier videos, you will see one of the videos which I did that we can give after saving. When you save money, when you save your time, you can get time to visit the less fortunate. You can get time to visit and give those people who did not have the opportunity actually to make when they were able to. Maybe the old, maybe the sick. So take time, invest in yourself, make yourself priority number one. You will have time to give. You will have the money to give. I'd said earlier in my videos that in this world we are looking for two things. We are looking for happiness and wealth. So if you make yourself a priority, you become happy. When you make yourself a priority, you become wealthy because you'll be saving and spending what you can afford. So by doing that, you can travel this world. You can travel everywhere. You can go even out of this universe, space, name it. When you can only save and make yourself a priority. Now that brings us to the end of this particular video. And if you have been a member of this particular channel, you know that my videos can never come to a complete end without what we call a take-home message. There is a famous proverb from our Nigerian brothers that when you climb an Iroko tree, make sure you come down with all the firewood. The Nigerians agree that there is a famous tree which makes a very good firewood. In fact, when you use that kind of firewood, it's like you are using cylinder gas. It's a blue flame. You can cook it very nicely. But the problem is, climbing, the thorns are facing upwards. Now imagine coming down with the firewood. You'll be bruised by the thorns because you'll be now going against the grain. Make sure when you climb that tree, you come down with all the firewood, because you'll never get another chance of going up. And even if you get that chance, the bruises, the pain you will get from the thorns which you are facing upwards will be so much for you to bear. So, what is the take-home message? When you are in a position to earn, when you are doing something profitable, when you are doing something which actually brings you some income, make yourself priority. Do what you can do during that time, because you might not get another chance to be in the same position maybe in the next few years. Maybe after 3 years another pandemic will come. Maybe after 4 years there will be another serious pandemic more than the COVID-19, and you'll regret the time you are on top of the Iroko tree. You did not come down with enough firewood. That information is worth sharing. Thank you so much for watching this video from the beginning until the end. I repeat, if it is your first time to be on this channel, please consider subscribing to this channel. Public Desire Media TV is the name of the channel. My name is Julius. I'm from Africa and I'm a Kenyan. Don't forget to like this video, share it as many times as you can. Share it to all your contacts, because this information is worth sharing. Don't also forget to subscribe so that you become a member of Public Desire family. Thank you so much, my dear viewers. Let us watch the next video. Enjoy your life as you make yourself a priority. Bye-bye.